Welcome everyone to the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn. Previously we were sent to Highbridge in East Thanaland to discover more information about the mysterious Ascian called Lahabrea. And we did find some semblance of information about him over there, but really not a lot to go with. Basically just some aftermath, if you will. Anyway, the vendor who was over there bade to come over to Littlealamhigo and speak with his daughter, I believe, Viera, and maybe we can find out some more information from the people of Littlealamhigo. But he said to not expect a warm welcome. So let's see what's in store for us in this episode. So this is Littlealamhigo. If you haven't, come to the center area here and tune to the Aetheryte, unlock the Choco Keep, and then we want to go over here. Why, yes. Hihibaru is my father. He said what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that... Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with my family matters. But I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells. But one of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundabald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. And if you speak to him again, he's just going to give his usual NPC information here. But yeah, when you said don't expect a warm welcome, yeah, they weren't kidding. Anyway, if you look at the map here, we have another option here. There is a flame soldier here, right in the Aetheryte Plaza of Littlealamhigo. And with the indicator here means we can speak with him. T for 3. Well met, adventurer. I'm... whatever, like that, how the heck you say that. Head of security here at Littlealamhigo. I heard tell that you had business with Gundabald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I can so much as word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man wherever I can. And you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what brought you here, might as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on lookout for Amalja to the south of here. If there has been any suspicious activity, they are like to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet Thanalan tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand of mine in my stead, they'd all be the more willing to tell you what they know. Okay. And it looks like they are all down to the south of here. Who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Well, ain't ye considerate? My thanks, friend. What's that? A masked villain? Hiding among the refugees, like as not. My compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. Now you want to be careful here because the levels do rise here, and there is an event that actually, yeah, there is a fate that kicks off right here. And you can tell they are all level 42. Now we are so under level that they might not necessarily come after us, but the Amalja around here, they are not part of the event, so they will more happily come after you. So you want to be careful. When you're level 30, like I am, you want to be careful not to get too close to the denizens on this side of that bridge. You there. Are you an Amalja? No? Then carry on. Ah, the sophisticated aroma. It's been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanalan. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know? Don't care. Unless he's got dark scaly skin, stands 10 fulms tall, and has a face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. Shoot, don't bother me. If the Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. For me, you shouldn't have. Sorry? A suspicious masked man? As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting the description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, what with the mask and the robe, but assuming it was a he was talking with some Ala Mhigans. I assumed he was one of them. That does sound about their style. Now, and we will report back to Gilzebert. I'm assuming that's how you say his name. Ah, you're back. So did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Ala Mhigans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be easy. That won't be an easy task. So, you're determined to press on with your investigation. Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Ala Mhigo's trust. And the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Uldal, but the Ala Mhigans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Gundabal belongs to the Ala Mhigan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Okay, so with that, we're going to need some additional assistance here. So the quest, so we're going to have to go back to Vesper Bay and speak with Minfilia. We will see you there. Welcome back, Lightbringer. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all that they have suffered, it is of little wonder the Ala Mhigan refugees have lost their faith in their fellow man. They have had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades, they had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Ala Mhigans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. Would that more could be done to ease their hardships. I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens there is an Ala Mhigan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Your Ala Mhigan comrade is named Haribert. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort toward that endeavor, I have no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Haribert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. If it isn't Lightbringer, Kasmeer, the Scion's rising star, is there aught I can do for you? You wish to win the trust of the people of Littlealamhigo? That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Ala Mhigan resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of Ala Mhigo. Yet, whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may have no more friends in the resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Lahabrea, and she is a resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. And so we are off to Gridania. Quarry Mill is in the South Shroud. So, as ever, we will cut and see you there. And welcome to Quarry Mill. So this is the person we have to speak with. Also, if you speak with these... Okay, if you speak with these people here at the quest to open up the dungeon that these people serve is back at the Gridania Adventurers Guild. But I believe this is where, I think the Halls of the Dead it's called. It's one of the, it's a dungeon where you can level up all classes. But you go in as either your own class or a separate class, but progress in that dungeon doesn't convert over here other than just experience points. Lahabrea. Eh? You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Harrybert sent you. Grr, that worthless blankety blank. He's abandoned his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I realize Harrybert was only doing what he felt was right. He is a good man, and if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Mifrid, a captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Killing him softly. I'm Mifrid, a proud man of the Alamigan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Galleon, sir. His wound's gone and festered, and he's burdened up. I don't think he's got much time. Damn it all. I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Galleon dies, his blood is on their hands. These Quarry cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Lahabrea. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarcely know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. One of Mifrid's is in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, but there is naught I can do. I want to help. Truly I do. They're my countrymen after all. Would that mean going against the elemental's will? I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, that'd be Charlene, the hamlet's resident hearer. If you take the matter to her, might as be she'll listen, though I wouldn't get my hopes up. Gridania lies in and I think it's called the Black Shroud Forest, and the Black Shroud is governed by mystical beings called the Elementals. We haven't seen them directly, and I don't really think you do, although we do get every now and again some indirect acknowledgement of their existence through different events and spells and whatnot. Charlene. You wish to aid the Alamigans. You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you your wish. This authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast or men grown, are judged of a night whether they have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamigans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive the wood's bounty. Ever it has been since time immemorial, and ever it shall be. That's how it is to be, then. Bloody hero might as well kill Galen herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. This video might go long, but let's see if we can get to the end of this quest chain. Helping Horn. I lead my men to Quarry Mill, hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hell's Galen can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I've no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd forever be in your debt. Okay, antelope stags. I believe they're back towards Buscarin. Actually, no, they're directly north. They're also directly north of here. Okay, that's 4 horns. Oh, if you haven't, you want to attune to the Aetheryte and Quarry Mill. And there's also a chocoboard here that you'll want to unlock also. Aye, you're back. Tell me you got the horns with you. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Ralgar, there is at least one woman in this place that gives a damn. Now we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscarin, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They said he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have the tools to make the medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him and have them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give it to Falmood here. Godspeed. Anyway, back to Buscarin. Ah, Lightbringer. Ever a sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. You got something to show me. Well, these look like good or antelope horns. No need them to ground down to make medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I'm no stranger to the remedy. An Ala Mhigo friend once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Ala Mhigo soldier in Quarry Mill. Heh, so it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod that as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. Alright, back to Quarry Mill. We may get some lightning effects as the game has switched to Thunderstorm. It is well to see you returned. Have you the medicine for our brother? God bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Galen receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. He ain't heavy. Adventurer, Galen has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition is likely to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Lahabrea. Might be as a woman's seen something. Ah, finally! It's about time you came asking about Galen. I watched him leave Quarry some time ago, and he left me the sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. This is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Littlealamhigo. Blast it! Would that I'd known that what he was seeking, I'd have stopped his folly myself. The love Galen bears for his brothers is so strong he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Out in the wilds alone? That fool? That great big sentimental fool? The men and I will scour the wood for Galen. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. And it looks like he is southeast of here. And let's get our friend out. Speaking of which, where is he at? He's still about halfway. You need to do some fates and whatnot off screen to up his levels. Watch out! A goblin! Galen! Captain! But why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Ala Mhigans, and Ala Mhigans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore? Blanks, damn it. The oath to reclaim our homeland? We'll set foot on Ala Mhigan soil again together. Or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Galen. I will see you back at Corymil. Galen is expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take to the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. And this should send us back to Littlealamhigo. Come highly recommended. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Littlealamhigo, that's all. Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well. I will provide you with a letter to show to Gundabald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I have no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. That's going to do it for this episode. Things may have gone a bit long for this episode, but this puts us back to where we go back to Ala Mhigo. So we first got the cold shoulder, told to bugger off, but we were able to find a plan B here in Corymil, and so we got a letter recommendation. So in the next episode, we can go back to Littlealamhigo and continue our investigation into the Ascian Lahabrea. So thanks for watching, and until then, we'll see you later. Have a great day.